That's how you cut all that traffic and stuff off. You could have went straight where the road we was on, and this way taking towards the Dragon. You ever been this way?
I've been all over this area, but I can't remember.
Let's get us a thumbnail right here.
Okay.
Line them old bikes up, get us a good old thumbnail. We're trying to get old Slope in the daggum content creating mode. I believe people will get some good value out of, some of all the stuff that you done forgot. They get some good value out of it. Thumbnail. I don't never take pictures. I always take video. I got to get in the habit of taking a good still picture.
Yeah, you take a picture with your camera or your phone?
Phone. Be back, y'all.
No! Stop me! You're gonna have to kill me!
Shit! On three, slap me a picture. 1, 2, 3. Slap me a picture.
Are you recording on this?
Oh, no. May as well.
I'll tell you to come around and
Well, I'm not pushing the button. What am I not doing right?
Got to hold it for a few seconds, make sure.
There we go. Okay.
Now push the top.
Okay, we are recording. So you know that mount you have, it looks like it swivels enough that if you had your lid popped up, you could swivel it, but you'd have to have the view on your phone. That way you could see what it was seeing.
It don't swivel. You talking about up and down?
Yeah.
Oh, and point it this way?
Yeah.
No, that's too finicky. I guess you're right. It could.
Well, if you had it on your phone, you could see what it was seeing.
Right.
That particular one.
That'd be something else to catch wind and.
Oh yeah, rip your neck apart.
Yeah, that'd be something else to catch wind. Hey, you guys, let's give old Glenn one of my patented interviews. Is that right? What do you think? So, how we start? So, how old was you when you got your first motorcycle there?
I got a a Suzuki 125. That was back in, I was about 12 years old. And then when I turned 16, I bought me, I don't know how old I was then. It was 1982. I bought me a YZ250 Yamaha.
You bought it or your daddy bought it?
No, I bought it.
Okay.
I was 16. I don't know what that is on years, but anyhow, at the same time, about a year after I bought that YZ250, I bought me a Kawasaki 550.
Okay.
And I rode it on and off for, I don't know, 2 or 3 years. Then I bought a Kawasaki 1000. My first leader bike. I guess that's a leader. Scared the crap out of me multiple times. I rode that bike for, I guess, about 3 or 4 years.
Now, what size you said it was?
A 1000.
Oh, wow. A leader bike?
Yeah.
I bet it scared the shit out of you. Go ahead. What year was it?
That was an 80. I bought it used. The Kawasaki 550 was new. The 1000 was used. It was about the same year as my 550. And then I bought a 1972 Harley Sportster. I got rid of the Kawasaki. Then I got rid of the Sportster. I bought a 90. I'm horrible with names, Slappy, so you'll have to bear with me. I bought a 94, I believe it was, Harley Davidson. What was then back then, an 88 motor?
Okay, yeah.
I rode that for 2 or 3 years. Some of these bikes overlapped, but not by much. Got a couple of them behind us, buddy.
That kind of scared me a little bit. I ain't see him come out.
2 more behind me.
Yeah, I see him now. All right, slow down, let them go on.
Yeah.
You know, wave them on.
Yeah. Here comes the second one. One more.
One more behind you?
One more.
Okay.
Okay, here he comes. That's all of them.
All right.
So then, about 2000, let me get this, no, 1997. I sold everything. I didn't have no bikes, got rid of everything except my personal car and my old car. And my wife's personal car, and that's when we moved to Tennessee. And I don't know, I just, you know how the itch is. I got into off-roading real big for a lot of years.
Rail buggies?
Yeah, my rail buggy. And I had 2 of those.
And you just got away from motorcycles altogether?
I got away from motorcycles altogether.
How long was your way, you reckon?
97, 10, 2007, 20 years. 20
years? Wow.
And they started closing a lot of areas where we used to ride our buggies, and I started to have to travel pretty far to go buggying. Well, because of that, a lot of the friends that I had, they either just stopped going or sold their buggies, got into street rail or street Baja buggies.
Yeah.
And then I'd have to make a change to that. And I figured while the market was still okay for rail buggies, I went ahead and got rid of it. Well, when I got rid of that, your heart just wants something, right? You got to do something. You
gotta have a toy.
Yeah. So in 19, I bought the BMW, my BMW, and the R1200, 1250. And that's a big heavy bike, Slappy, as you know, with the African Twins and all that. It's an adventure bike, but it's a big heavy bike. It weighs 550 pounds, not loaded. And
tall.
Yeah. So me and a friend of mine, Scott, we rode quite a bit. We went to Arizona, Texas, off-roading and all that stuff. But on long trips, it's an awesome long trip bike. It really is.
Come on in front of me there, Slow. Get some of that good old slow angle. There you go. Go ahead with your story.
But I just wanted comfort, and I test rode a Harley, and they're comfortable. I don't have nothing bad about Harley at all. But
what is that? They seeing something up here.
Somebody hit something.
Or is that another group of bikes?
I think that's just a flasher.
I didn't notice it flashing when they went around, but they might have passed.
No, that's a different group.
Okay, all right. Go ahead.
So, where was I? He's pointing. He's pointing over here. I don't see nothing. Maybe some deer went down. Maybe he's talking to the people in front of him.
Yeah, I'm pointing it. You know how we do.
So I test rode a Honda F6B like what you got, 22.
Okay.
And I was heading to Honda Nashville to buy it. And my wife went with me. Well, that's a mistake. I don't know what that guy's pointing at. He sure is pointing an awful lot.
Yeah, he's sightseeing.
But
It's spooky though. I'd rather damn daggone see
Yeah.
it with me. But go ahead.
so my wife went with me. In both cases, I had my BMW picked out. It was white, blue, and red. And she just absolutely loves black vehicles. She just does. So back up to current, she went with me to Honda of Nashville, and she goes, "Well, that bike's pretty. It was the blue one, the matte blue." And she liked it, but she goes, "I like the look of that one back there. It's got a couch on the back." It's like, oh God, here we go. Did I lose you?
No.
Okay. She goes, "It's got a couch on the back." And I'm like, okay, that's more expensive. It doesn't offer those colors, the flat colors and stuff like that. So the hunt went on at that point. So we walked away from there. I went to Honda Powersports, Chattanooga, and they had one. Well, I didn't want to do any financing, so I hadn't acquired. I acquired enough money to buy the F6B, but I didn't have acquired enough for the tour model. So they had one. That was during COVID, So you go to Honda Powersports today, and you know how it is. There's just a sea of Gold Wings.
Oh yeah.
Well, when I went there, they had two. They had the one like I'm riding, and then a red one. And I told him, I said, "Well, it's going to be a week before I probably have the money." And he goes, "Well, you can finance it with the money you have, and then when you get the money, you can just pay it off." It sounded tempting, but I just didn't want to do that. Well, a week later, of course, I got the money. I go down there. He said, "That bike was gone the next day, buddy." Crap. Well, nobody had this color combination anywhere. I mean, I started putting out feelers to California, Florida, New York, Maine, everywhere, across the whole United States. I just figured I'd fly in, get it, ride it home. Well, that went on for like 3 months. And I was up in Ohio for work, Northeast Ohio. And I sent off a bunch of, they want you to email them or text them and blah, blah, blah. So I was emailing, texting. 9:30 at night, I get this text. And you know how the name pops up, who's calling or texting you? Or I got a phone call, I'm sorry. And it said Chocolate Town. And I'm like, what the heck is Chocolate Town?
Chocolate
I just had
what?
Chocolate Town, like a town. And I'm like, okay, I'm in a good mood, even if it's a prank call, I'm going to answer it. And a guy came on there and he goes, "Did you leave a text that you're looking for a Gold Wing?" That just threw me for a loop because I wasn't even expecting that. At 9:30 at night. And I go, "Why, yeah, how do you know this?" And he goes, "Well, I own Canyon Motorsports in Pennsylvania. He goes, I just put one together yesterday. The black, and I said, metallic black or black? You know, the solid black. He goes, no,
Right.
metallic black. And I said, well, I'll see you tomorrow. And he goes, you want to put a deposit on it over the phone? I said, I don't know you, buddy. I'm not giving you no credit card information over the phone. I said, it takes me about 5 hours to get there. I'll see you in the morning. So I left about 4 o'clock in the morning, and I drove over there. Sure enough, it's this little podunk Honda Powersports, mainly trailers, generators, ATVs. They only have maybe 3 or 4 street bikes in the shop. And we struck a deal. We couldn't figure out how to pay him because he really didn't want to check, which I understand. And didn't really want to do credit card because that course is going to, or debit card, that was going to cost him 3% or whatever. So he got with his bank, I got with my bank, and we wired the money. That took about an hour and a half. I went in town and rented a U-Haul trailer, loaded the bike up. That's the only time this bike's been on a trailer. Loaded it up, drove it home, or trailered it home.
Okay, hold on. So what made you? So you got the BMW. So what made you get the BMW?
Well, that's a big story.
Oh Lordy,
Big story. That's a big
can
story.
you make it short?
Yeah, I can.
Oh yeah.
I
So
got
let's summarize it because that other one was pretty long. So
Yeah.
you had the rail buggy it was gone from bikes for 20 years. Got rid of the rail buggy, and you just decided you wanted to get a bike, and then decided to get the BMW.
Yeah. So I was getting really serious in getting my pilot's license.
What you mean? Airplanes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I was wanting to buy me one of them STOL planes. You know, the ones that fly real slow and land real slow, and that you can start build one for back then probably for about $35,000. Not including a lot of the avionics, maybe the engine, depending on what you could buy a used one and go through it. And I just got to thinking, you know, look, where do you land out here? You know, because
Yeah.
they were out west, you know, they'll land out in the middle of the desert, you
Right.
know, and have a picnic or whatever and camp. But, you know, you can't do that here. I mean, you got trees. There are areas you can. Well, I got my son. My son got all kind of hyped up. He's still pursuing his pilot's license. He's almost through it now. But I said, well, I like being on the land anyhow. I don't, you know, in an airplane, you look down and you see the land, which is gorgeous, by the way. But, and, you know, I don't have a rail buggy to go out there and enjoy it anymore. So, and I wanted a bike that I could tour on and go off-roading. So that's why I bought the BMW.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then, go ahead.
Probably shouldn't have done that because it's a big bike, right? I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry. Hit it. It's a big bike. I'm well, when I bought that, I wasn't 63, but you know, at 63 years old, I'm not saying age has anything to do with it. My physical ability, I can handle, you know, the gravel roads, dirt roads, but to drop off in there and go riding like we did in the buggies, I can't do. So that put me in the hunt for a tour bike that I would really enjoy touring, and by golly, I got one.
You didn't want to trade your BMW. You just want to keep them both.
Well, I actually, again, I went down that path. So I test rode the BMW, And the features are all the same as my other BMW. So, you know, would have been an easy switch over. Cost was a little bit more than the Honda, by not a whole lot, but a couple $1,000s. And I got to watching YouTubes about Honda Gold Wings and BMW Tours and K model. And there's a guy in Massachusetts or something like that. He had bought a 21 K model BMW, and he tours the entire U.S.
We're gonna make a left.
He came off of a Victory and bought that BMW. Well,
that's a female, ain't it?
yeah. So he got out west on the BMW and got into some traffic. And he was having overheating problems. A couple other miscellaneous issues. And, you know, when you buy a Honda, you're just buying Honda quality. Honda, you know, there's things I don't like about this bike.
Police up here.
Yeah. There's things I don't like about the bike.
Did you hear me?
Or, yeah, I slowed down.
Okay.
There's things I don't like about it. But,
Oh, he might have been blinking about that car. Might not be the police anyway.
but anyhow, I ended up making the choice to Honda. I just, you know, you can't beat Honda quality, cars or bikes.
Oh no.
And I saved a little money. So how do you tell if this CARDO is still recording? It has stopped.
Yeah, my battery is getting low.
He says there's a cop up here. What's the speed limit?
Like 45.
Let me switch over here.
I need it might hold up till I plug up. Wonder why it cut off like that. Unless it was something you said.
It was.
Okay. The next, there should be a little wide spot, either the right or left. Let's I'm gonna unhook his voice activator. That's gonna drive me crazy.
Okay, yeah, I'll turn mine off too.
And you can turn the beeps off, because those beeps are pretty loud. You used to be able to turn it down.
Yeah.
But I do want the beeps to know if it did turn, because it would have went off and I wouldn't have known it.
The beeps don't bother me, but that voice thing does.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my voice thing off, but I'm gonna go ahead and plug it up to this battery pack. I've been kind of recording the whole time.
I have been too. I have no idea what.
So the answer to your question is, how do you know it's recording? If you heard it beeping, it's connected to your headset.
Yeah. So if it beeped, it quit.
If it beep, yeah, it quit. And then if it does it again, if you got it set for a 15-minute to shut it completely off, it'll beep again and let you know it turned off.
Okay. So because I didn't hear no beep, there he is. Because I heard no beep.
That's the one that got bees out that time.
There should be a light saying like green recording. Here's a pullout right here.
No, we don't want that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gravel. There's one on the left.
Yeah, I see it.
I said, yeah, we up on this is the beginning of the Tail of the Dragon, you guys. Got old Sloat in front of me. I usually get pretty aggressive on this thing, but I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna just relax and enjoy the curves, enjoy the ride.
Seems like there's a lot of popos out today too.
Well, it's a pretty day. They already know people gonna be out here acting a monkey. And they probably write cars and whatever else. I'm glad they out here. People be like, oh, I hate the police. I like for them to be out here so they calm their asses down.
Yeah. I've been up here many a times where cars are going across that double yellow line, motorcycles.
Hold up for a minute there, Slow. Let me get you in frame. You're going to run out of the camera. I can't, video ain't going to be worth a damn.
Yeah,
Can't get no angle of damn Slope doing his thing through there. Shit. You know, I got them meds up in me too, so I don't want to be, you know, second guessing my damn actions. This is we call it Dead Man's Corner, but old Scarborough that used to ride with Beezy, will still ride with Beezy. I had an accident right here, so it's been changed to Scarborough Corner by the Beezy boys. The Beezy, that's one of them old hairpin jobs. You kind of put your mind of Pikes Peak, though, that boy.
Yeah, this is nice.
You got your highway pegs tucked in.
I do.
Yeah, you got your damn, I can't even talk.
My suspension, yeah, I've got it tuned up.
Well, no, you got your fog lights on.
Yes.
Okay. Reason I say that, if they up here taking pictures, it look good if you get a good frontal shot, but them fog lights are gleaming at them ball. Ooh, that thing looks so good, boy, it looks so good. When we get closer, if he's taking pictures, we'll try to tighten up. Maybe they'll get we get a together picture where we both in the frame, you feel me?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Where do they start taking pictures at?
They got a couple of spots, and I say they probably up here, Kill Boy and 129 photos. It may be another one up here. I know what I want to do. Well, once we get to that lookout, I tell you, I want to get that. I want to get a video with my long stick up there. That'd be a nice shot, boy. For real, for real. Woo! I love it. Leaves are off the road. This might be, well, it's going to be the last time we ride this in 2025 there, Slow.
Yes. Yep. What is today, the 28th?
I think so.
See, back there, I got a little screwed up. I was paying attention to controls. And
oh, yeah. I don't even look at my mirrors when I get on this thing. When I had my sport bike, I used to fold my mirrors in. Because you look in that mirror, you gaze in that mirror too damn long, and now you be off of one of these daggum curves, and now you in trouble.
Well, it's like you were talking about Dead Man's Curve back there. I was paying attention to what that road was doing. And forward, you get your attraction towards that road going forwards, and you don't realize how sharp that curve is.
Right.
So, no more. I'm just going to pay attention to what's ahead of me.
Right here.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll come up here and turn around.
Yeah, there's another look at it. You can hold fast. Well, we won't lose connection. Well, it'll come right back on.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be ready. Let me get steady. We're gonna take me about a few minutes.
Cut! 3. It's Slappy's Adventure! It's Slappy's Adventure!
Slappy Adventure. I'm on Slappy Adventure. I'm on Slappy Adventure.
If you was wondering of all the things that I have on my bike, Darkness, my 2025 Honda Golden Wing, here they are. Links are down below. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Slappy Adventures. Please like, share, and comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, stay tuned for more